you're cool. Hey everybody, just finished riding here at Stoke Skate Park. And I'm coming up because I haven't done an update on the trails in a little bit, and there's been some work done since I've been here last and worked on these. So as you guys knew, the tabletops are done and running. They're good. I just saw people doing tricks on them. Bar spin 1, bar spin 2, bar spin 3, bar spin 4. Nice. All right. So Dustin, hey, did you build this berm up? Oh, carved it out.
I started plowing dirt, but I just want to get it done first.
I see a new lip into it, which makes more sense. Heck yeah. So this is from the first time we rode.
How much that little dip is going to hold water.
Yeah.
At least if they have a lip into it there, you can still ride this line even if that jump's not jumpable.
Yeah, that's sweet. This is definitely wet. Whew. Heck yeah, dude. This is cool to know what's down here now. Little berm.
All the bushes out of here, off the face, just a little hip into it.
That's pretty cool if it puts you into those jumps and with enough speed.
Sure.
It's like a little line into it.
Right. Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. That's why I want to get this line done.
Yeah, that's kind of sweet. Comes right into that. And then this is the landing of the jump we just got the lip done to. Oh, we got some carpets now. Dustin picks up some carpets. Yeah. Yeah, dude, you can see how much clearing has been done since we were first here. Like, you can actually see this stuff. It's crazy. This was completely overgrown, and now we're getting somewhere with it. Heck yeah, and there's a line this way that I'll show you right now too.
And scraped it.
Oh, wow, dude. That's awesome.
So they're clear. They just need to dry up.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's gonna need to be some drainage going on there. So, lip. Is it just these two?
Yeah, then a berm sweeper, and then it comes around. There's like tabletop, and then those ones aren't cleared yet, but.
Well, this is like the before.
Yeah.
There's a tree in there. Man. Oh, that's cool.
These are just like big rollers right now. These are definitely face on.
This is sick. Yeah, you come into there, hit this berm to the left. That's a pretty fun one that like puts you back at the beginning, which is cool.
Just a quick, easy line.
Yeah.
You just drop in, boom, boom, hit a couple jumps, and you're right back where you started. Take a good look at how thick that is right now.
Where? Yeah, okay. Get a nice picture for the before and after right in here.
Because that is going to be clear when we're done.
Right. All that. You're going to be able to see that lip from here. Awesome.
You'll be able to see through the other junk. Like all the brush is going to be gone too.
More new lines that we didn't even know really existed. But this can be the beginning of the next episode where we're actually digging down here, and I'll check in on whatever these guys get done between now and then. So on that note, we'll see you in a sec for the rest of the video. And here we are a couple days later where Dustin has finished carving this out. And look how cool that looks with that sweeping berm into that lip coming from here. So I think I'm gonna go dig on that lip while Dustin says he's gonna clear this whole entire area out. So I'm gonna try and get two different angles, one close up of me working on the lip, and then a second one time lapse from up here where you can see both of us working on stuff, and then just see how clear this looks once it's done. But take another look at this. Right here where you can see the whole thing. That is pretty sweet. It's gonna be interesting to see what actually needs to happen to make this really good, because I can see it being somewhat difficult to ride just with the back and forth movements of it, and then I don't even know what that lip's gonna need. We're gonna have to assess that once I'm down there. Yeah, should be a good dig session. Maybe we're even gonna get to hit this today. How cool would that be? So we're down here at the lip, and I gotta say it looks extremely mellow, like way too mellow, but it's also really hard to say. Dustin's up there, chainsaw, and we got the time lapse going up there. It's also like really hard to say what this needs to be able to jump this gap. I mean, you look at it and it's a really small jump. The gap is tiny. It shouldn't be that hard to get. Dude, I'm getting attacked. Ow. One thing I wanted to make sure I showed on camera here, let's check this out. There's deer footprints on top of this lip everywhere. These deer are just running through the trails, climbing up on lips and landings. How crazy is that? Like at one point there was a deer standing right where I'm standing. It's pretty funny. But this lip's gonna need a lot of love. So let's get this time lapse going, get working on it. And I think I'm just gonna, like I said, feel it out for what it feels like it might need to be. It's probably gonna need to be somewhat mellow so it's easy to get, not steep so it doesn't shoot you too high, and with that gap. You also gotta be able to make the next jump, so we're gonna figure it out right now. Let's go. All right, so I decided to make this lip kind of what it felt like it was. I feel like it was probably that way for a reason. So I kept it super mellow. We're gonna have to see how much speed there is coming out of this berm, because if there's not a ton, that's gonna be a factor in this. But if there's a lot of speed coming out of this berm, I'm gonna have to dig all of that out and make this flat come to about here, from where it is back here to about here, then start to come up. But we're not gonna be able to tell that without actually trying to ride it. So I think for now it's pretty good, but I need to turn this thing around camera-wise and point it at the path, because the path has a lot of smoothing that needs done for this to be what it needs to be. It was scraped, got all the weeds off, but now it needs smoothed out. So I'm gonna get that going right now. All right, got the berm smoothed out.
I don't know. I can't see being able to get over that super fast.
This thing?
Yeah. From there, from your point of view, I know it doesn't look, it's from up here, it looks kind of like you're really going to be like laying down trying to.
That's why it needs to be way taller here, so that it puts you where you need to go.
Because I'm thinking you're going to be shooting off the very corner left side of it and like scrubbing.
Kinda, yeah. Whew, all right. So what I did here was I completely changed the angle of this transition so that it goes this way, because it was going that way. It's probably really hard to see, but it is now sloping inward. I gave it a little bit of a drain and built up the right side of that thing so that you can hopefully make it over where you need to go. Ultimately, I think we need to build up the right side of that, probably like 2 more feet on the far right. So we come down through here. Let me know if you can tell how much smoother it is on camera. And then we come down the berm into that, into this mellow lip, and go into that landing. So at this point, all we gotta do is scrape off this downside, clear it off, and I guess I could probably hit this, huh? It looks so good. Okay. It looks so good.
Yeah, I think you might have to like pull up a little bit off the top of it, but
it definitely, that is what, it sketches me out how like much of a corner that is, like a coping.
Like a coping. No, it's like a dirt jump it's sculpted.
Yeah, and most sculpted dirt jumps don't have a face that looks like this little dinky ass thing.
No, you just gotta know what you're doing.
Up in the air to come down. Dude, physics doesn't tell me that that's correct. Bro, this looks like it needs cut off.
well, you're not gonna over jump.
Oh, dude, it looks so good. Go for it.
Ooh.
Insta break. It's just tight. It's really tight.
If you can get your bearings together, which you'll have no problem, but like me, that was a little
Quick.
If you can get your bearings together, you definitely have the speed easy.
This thing is just, it needs to be like 4 feet tall so that you just,
Go ahead, bud.
yeah. That was good.
That is funky.
It's quick, isn't it?
You're flying.
I was doing 100 miles an hour. This whole thing is dumb right here.
Just doesn't work for this part.
No.
Now that I'm watching people ride this, I almost feel like that whole thing could just get turned into a berm.
Yeah, a big one.
I don't know. I wonder if this ever even worked. You're really gonna have to rail that berm. I don't think the speed's there coming off of the step up.
You gotta turn pretty tight.
Yeah, I think you gotta go way faster than you can off of the step up.
It definitely feels slow.
Yeah, you didn't have the speed for it that time.
Well, I just feel like if you try to get going any faster, you're going to be on the edge of how much traction you can hold.
That too. That is real.
It would also help too if the berm was taller.
Mm-hmm.
So you could get up in it a little more, you know?
For sure. If you could get up there another 2 feet and then carve into it and straighten out.
That's what makes me wonder if this ever even went.
See, that just felt more in control though.
Yeah.
I felt like
If you're going that speed, you're going to have to pull up super hard.
Oh my God, even pedaling, you don't want to. That berm needs change. Everything about this kind of sucks.
I should have probably just brought my skid loader, not my bike, because I thought about that. I'm like, it'll take like 10 minutes to drive it up in the trailer. But look, if I can back drag all this brush out, then I can push dirt and I can make that berm 10 foot tall right there.
That was like way taller.
And then I can use that dirt and we could put it up where you're saying. You could almost dig into that hill a little bit too. And then it would be all one thing into a big berm right there.
Dude, yeah, big berm.
And plus huge, big floaty berms like that are fun as hell anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
bunny
You're
hopping.
hopping down into that.
Yeah, that thing's not putting you where you need to be.
Nice one.
It sucks. Everything needs changed.
Well, that's cool of you to go for it.
Yeah.
Cool. You're cool.
Real cool. But I can't wait until that's way taller, that's changed, and then this is made the way it should be.
Get all this brush out of here. I can get as much dirt as you guys want out of right there. Like,
Yeah.
get back dragging all the brush back, and then I can push that. I mean, I'll just say, how big do you want it? You know?
Make it twice as tall.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, baby. Waiting for a flat. I cleared it that time.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah, that was good.
Perfect.
How are you cranking after that berm?
Man, I'm just imagining what we're talking about though. That tree's gone. And you're just like,
All right, you don't have to show off.
No, I just wanted to do it. Well, that was fun. I seriously can't wait for this to be totally different. Major reconstruction coming soon.